A school zone refers to an area on a street near a school, or near a crosswalk leading to a school that more than likely has a presence of younger pedestrians. The lights within the school zone flash according to the individual school's start and end times.
Marion County School Board provides us, the governing and maintaining agency, with a school schedule for the entire school year. We typically get it for the school year, which begins about the second week of August. We get it about a week ahead of time. We then program the school flashers from our remote traffic management center and send those commands, which is basically a school schedule, to each of the time clocks located in the field for those school zones.
The schedules may come from Marion County Public Schools, but when the lights turn on and turn off comes from Tallahassee.
By state statute, we're required to turn the flashers on 30 minutes before, and they're required to flash 30 minutes after, so they'll be on for an hour. So they would come on in that case at 7:30 and shut off at 8:30.
Getting the programming schedules right for the zone light is important for a few reasons.
It's very important that we have these programmed and operational during school times for motorist safety as well as the safety of the students. A lot of folks, they get busy traveling to and from work, don't think much about it until they're driving through a school zone until they see the warning beacon flashing, and they're required to slow down to 20 miles an hour. It's something that the law enforcement enforces strictly. It's very important from a safety point of view.
Flashing school zone lights will always be on if there is activity at the school, no matter what time that may be.
We also use these for summer school. So when regular school lets out, they'll develop a summer school schedule. The school board will. They will send it to us. We'll program the flashers to operate for the summer school schedule. Not all schools are used for summer school. So you may have one location that's on, one that's not. The times can be very different for summer school versus regular school years. What would seem like hours way outside of school hours, we've had them on as late as 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and that's just dependent on the school. That's actually normal.
Drivers, please remember, when you are approaching a school zone,
it's there for a reason. We ask that you please respect it.
As I transitioned to the new principal here at Forest High School, I knew that one of my main priorities was going to be focusing on school safety. And as I began to talk to people in the school community and here at the school, they continued to refer to this as the room. And now I know that on April 20th, this was the particular door in the room that the shooter shot into. And so this room was very empty. The students didn't want to be in it, the teachers didn't want to be in it, and I began to realize that something positive needed to come out of this particular area of the school. And so while I was at the superintendent's conference, I touched base with Rondo Fernandez. He had done the rock at a previous high school that I served, and I talked to him and I said, Rondo, we really need to turn the room into the rock.
The thing that meant the most, when Ms. Brown came here, one of the first things she wanted to do was open up a rock. So, because she came from a school at North Marion where we have a rock, so that was a testament for us, that what we're doing, it has worth, that what we're doing makes a difference.
And the rock is a positive, accepting place where students can come to have their physical and emotional needs met. Their physical needs through food and hygiene products and things like that, and then their emotional needs because we will have manned volunteers here that will serve their mental needs. If they need someone to talk to, if they've had a bad day, if they're feeling a little under the weather, they can always come to the Rock and talk to someone. We want to meet their physical needs, we want to meet their emotional needs, but we also want it to be a place where kids know they're going to be loved on. And I got to think if this room would have been here last year, that last year wouldn't have happened. That a kid can come and find refuge and get cared about, get listened to, and give them a glimmer of hope. We turned it from the room where the shooting happened to the room where hope happens. And after today, it's no longer the same room the shooting happened. After today, it's the Rock. After today, this is where kids are going to find hope and get their needs met and be loved on and be cared about. So we are going to do tutoring, we'll do mentoring in here. A lot of different stewardship-based groups are going to hold their clubs in here. And we just want the positivity to flow out of this room and just be a beacon for the school.
It's a brand new school year here at Marion County Public Schools, and just like all of our schools, the Public Education Foundation is off and running, and we're continuing to support our mission of financially and materially supporting Marion County Public Schools, its students and teachers. And to begin, last Friday was the first day of Coupons for Education sales. You commented and we listened, so we filled the book with coupons that you asked for. It's an exciting new book, and coupon books are only $20 and available at every single one of our schools. So make sure you stop by and pick one up and use some coupons to some great local places. To help promote Coupons for Education, the Public Education Foundation will be having its second annual donut drop. So for the 3 schools that voted the most on our Facebook page and told us the name of their school and what coupon they're most excited to use, we'll be bringing donuts to you. We had over 12,000 views of our Operation Donut Drop Facebook page and over 500 votes. So thank you for voting, and thank you for looking at our Coupons for Education book. The 3 winning schools are Friday, August 28th is the deadline to turn in your Grants for Great Ideas application. Grants for Great Ideas are a catalyst for change, to change the way teachers teach or change the way students learn. We want to help support you and the needs at your school. Last year, the Public Education Foundation funded $198,000 in teacher and principal grants, and we'd like to do that again this year, but we need your great ideas. So make sure to have that application turned into the foundation office no later than 4 p.m. Friday, August 28th.
Congressman Neil Dunn is a newly elected member of the U.S. House of Representatives from Florida's 2nd District. He took time out of his busy schedule to come and speak a positive message to some students at Denellen High School.
Sometimes I think students don't get all of the encouragement that they deserve and need, to continue to work towards the goals that they've set. These are lofty goals, they're purposeful goals, but sometimes they don't get the encouragement. Day after day, nobody says to them, hey, this is a good thing to do, you're doing a good job, keep it up. People respond to positive feedback, and they deserve positive feedback. And if that can also turn them into a role model for some of their classmates, that's a good thing.
While enjoying some lunch and conversation, he was also on hand to lend an ear to some of the concerns these students have.
Is there action or a way Congress is stepping towards that and slowing it down?
I thought that was a complete blessing, and I'm very thankful for that, especially because we are so small, and sometimes I feel like maybe we're not looked at by them, maybe we don't matter to them. So him coming here, it meant a lot, not only for me, but how I think about my school, or how I feel about my school safety, when he was talking about school safety, but just that I know that people are coming here and they are taking the time to look at us, and they are taking the time to be a part of our student body and to really make an impact and effect on our community. So I thought that was a tremendous blessing, and I'm really grateful for him to have come here and to know that he's looking and watching over after us.
It wasn't all business all day. The congressman showed that you can even have some fun when discussing serious topics.
But here, I gotta see if I can look buff.
He had a great personality. He was super personable. I didn't know if he was going to be just super conservative and not joke around. So when he took our questions seriously, but also with a light heart, I thought that was awesome, because he's really related to us, and he did a great job at answering our questions, and he gave us real feedback.
The congressman's visit provided something more than just talk. It left the students feeling like they matter, because they do.
For the 4 years I've been here, nothing like this has ever been offered to us or that has ever been presented to me. I feel tremendously blessed to have represented my school, and knowing that he's here and knowing what he said, I feel like it's only up from here in Denellen High School and Marion County, or the region that he oversees, that it's only up for here in school safety and mental health problems and drug abuse, that they're going to make it better, and that they have a plan and they have an action to take those and make our community better.
Can I get a hoorah? Hoorah!